Hello and welcome back to this week's episode of Wibbles Wobbly Life. Today I am going to be exploring this mountain base, seeing what's inside and hopefully unlocking a UFO. I think this will be part 1 as this will be quite long. So if you're watching this and part 2 is out, please go and watch part 2. I am just here on the map, on the mountain, next to the runway where I did my plane race job. If you want to find out how I did that, please go and watch that video. And you can also go for a skydive at Perfect Parachutes if you want to do that. So, there's Grandma's house. You'll probably want to go around into the city, grab a helicopter, and then just fly over, or at least that's what I did. And I'm wearing my wintry clothes today because it is quite cold on top of this mountain. And as I go in here, you can see there's a massive lift with a button. This is an important place for Wobbly something. Hi. He looks like a secret agent. I'm just going to press a button here. And I'm going to go down using this lift, and I'm going to go into this piece of lab here. And here you may see a UFO with missing parts. What you want to do is come over and speak to this guy. Keep looking for those parts, they must be somewhere. Now the reason why he's saying this is because I did a science job, because there is a science job up there, and in that I think it pulled me into this dude and I talked with him, and he wants me to get these parts. He wants me to get a battery, a fuse, some fuel, and some keys. So these parts for these parts of the UFO are all in different places. And if you come over here and you find all of these shelves, there is a part over there somewhere, except you can see the ramp has been torn, has fallen off. There's a part on that side. And what you need to do is you need to grab a forklift, and you need to see this crate is marked green. I need to grab this, and then I need to put it on the green spot. So I need to lower my things. I'm going to raise them now. And I'm going to drive over here. And I'm going to place them down on the green. I'm going to try and get it as accurate as I can, because it will help you with the bit where you need to jump across them. I'd say that's pretty accurate, so I'm going to lower that. Once you've lowered it, you can just back out, and then you can find another one that's been coloured, and then you can grab it again, raise it, and for some reason it looks like I'm stuck doing this. This does happen, it's kind of like a glitch. I can move now. So it's just I think I raised it up. Oh, no, I don't think it's a glitch. What happened is I raised it up, which tilted the front of my forklift and made the back wheels go off the ground. So I couldn't move. That looks pretty accurate, so I'm going to lower that. So I'm just going to push that a bit more. There we go. That's 2 of 5 done. Now, when you put all of these down there, it doesn't unlock anything. You have to go across the bridge, so keep that in mind. I'm going to drive around here. Try and get my forklifts in there. Raise it. And I raised it too much so I can't drive. There we go. And to carefully drive it around the maze, that is these boxes. I'm going to place this one on the other blue one. The reason you want to put these on the right colours is because if you don't, then it will be harder for you to jump across. So putting them on the actual colours makes it actually possible for you to be able to jump across it. So be careful of that as well. I've got this yellow one here. Raise. There we go. Kind of stuck. Just going to do a 3,000 point turn. There we go, I managed to get it out. Going to place this one on the yellow. And all I've got left is the red one to do. And I'm going to lower that. There we go. Oh, I accidentally pushed that. I'm gonna raise it again so I can put it where it needs to be. Actually looks extremely accurate. Lower that. Back out. Now I just need to find the red one. It's probably around here somewhere. Oh yeah, I saw it. There we go. Over here. Raise that. Back out. Swivel it around. And then, once I've put this down, I need to go up there. And I need to jump across these. I'll hopefully be able to do it. No, I don't want emojis. And there we go. So I'm now going to jump out of this. And I am going to go up the stairs, which are over here. They're not on the pole. And then that'll take you up to that ramp, so you can jump across. And then once you've jumped across, you can just grab the item that's up there. You might be able to see it. And grab the item that's up there and return it to the UFO man. Then that will be one of 4 parts ticked off. Don't get stuck on that. This is where I did my lab job, science job. So interact with him. To do the job, please go and watch that video so you know how to do that job if you want to do it. And you can see there's a present there. I will show you how to get that in another video, I think. I will do some videos on how to unlock presents. And as you can see, I fell. So I just need to get back up there and try again. You do fall, so like, you know, it's kind of annoying. But you just gotta keep trying till you get that UFO part. Boing. Now tomatoes. Yay. Yeah, man. Boing. I suppose I don't really need this outfit that I have on because it's probably going to be heated in a lab like this. But oh well. Jump onto that, jump onto that, jump onto that, there we go. Do that, do that. Then jump onto that one, jump onto that one, don't fall off, and jump onto the platform. And here, I have, I think it's the battery. And what I'm going to do with this is I am just going to do this. There we go. Safely down. And then you can see that massive board over there. I'm going to carry this over to the UFO man. Yes, this is a battery. I can see it. You can see it says it on there. Hello, I have one of your parts. Amazing! You can just feel the power in this thing. Yay, and the battery is ticked off. Now, I am going to show you how to get the keys. So to get the keys, you have to come over here. Oh yay, I passed. And you need to go into this lab here. Hello, sir. Hey, you're not a scientist. Wait, this could be good. They told us we couldn't send any more scientists down there. We've been using this shrinking machine to try and find the UFO keys. That's what we need to go in to find the UFO keys. They're lost somewhere in the lab. We sent a team of scientists to look for them, but none of them have come back. Can you shrink down and go find them for me? Certainly can do. You just need to hop into this machine here. You see there's a tiny button down there for when you want to grow again. And I am getting shrunk. Look how big it looks now. And I'm just in here, in the actual lab. Hey, over here. You look different to the others. Maybe you can help. I'm having a bit of trouble finding my team. If you could find them all, that would be amazing. I've drawn their pictures on this notepad. I'll stay here in case anyone else comes down. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to go and find these people. And there is a big button here. If I press this, the scientist will bring his clipboard down so I can get on it. There we go. And then he'll bring me up there where I need to do this obstacle course to be able to find one of the scientists. If you die in this obstacle course, you will... I just died. You'll respawn at the start. Okay, that's being heated. Need to wait. Oh, it's not heated anymore. Go, 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 go. Go. Yes, I made it onto these. These will swing me around and then I need to jump onto that one. Swing me around, jump onto that one. Swing me around, jump onto that one. And this was swing me around to here. I believe there's a present here. Just grab that for some free money. Then you need to go through here. Don't go that way. Go to the left. And then around here is this massive place. And there is a scientist over here. So I can jump up here and interact with this person. You found me all the way up here. My plan was to get up high to search for the keys. But then I remembered I was scared of heights. Eek. So I got stuck here. I did see something happening over by the lasers though. And I've checked off one of the missing scientists. If I just exit down here. Oh no, that's not the way to do that. Wow. I am here and there's this little hamster cage. Looks like over here there's a zip wire that goes over there to the lasers. Except it looks like the clip is over there at the lasers. So I need to try and get over there. And it looks like this is how I do it. Need to grab the paper clip. Whoa. And there's a massive scientist looking at the laser contraptions. And there we go. Now, This obstacle course is the same thing. You respawn at the start if you die. And these lasers are kind of frustrating. You have to get like in between them and not die. So I need to monitor carefully where each laser goes and I'll make my move. Oh. The red goes there. Go. Oh. Okay. Do that. Oh. Do that. Ow. I hit the laser. Now I need to restart. Might be some time before I manage to do this. So, I'll see you when I have done it. And I finally made it to the other side of the lasers where there is a scientist waiting. Thanks for finding me. All those lasers are scary. I got distracted by this big fish. Not seen the keys yet. They must be around somewhere. And that's 2 of 4 missing scientists. And I can take that back over to there. Grab that. And there looks like there's some sort of code over there. And it looks like there's an elevator. Or a lift. Whatever you want to call it. So I think I will drop down there. And go and check this out. There is also a race here and a shop where you can buy those 2 cars. If you want to do that. They look like pretty cool cars. Just going to get into this pencil and lolly stick lift. And the code looks like it's over there. So you have to get to it using that. Okay? Well, in this area is still useful, as I believe there is a present. Yep, present there. Grab that. That's $50 for you. Trying to get back onto this ruler. There we go. Jump onto that. And then going up here, there is an earth thing. Now, I don't think there's a scientist up here, but this earth thing can give you the earth hat. Because if you press it, the world lights on fire, and then you can grab a hose and put it all out. If you want to learn more about putting out fires in Wobbly Life, please watch my firefighter job. As that is what I do in the firefighter job. Put out fires. There we go. Doing great at this, and there's a load of fires up here. Got that one. Can I get this one? I can probably get this one. There we go. And I can get that one. Then I believe there's just one more that I didn't manage to get.
Eventually.
Yay! I just figured out that you have to do all of them before the globe stops turning. And if you manage to do that, you will get $5 and a globe hat. There's no scientist over here. So I think I need to go down there and then somehow manage to get up there through that little crack in the wall, and I can put a out code in. So I'm just going to jump over here. Keep jumping, because running and jumping is the fastest way to move in Wobbly Life, just as in Minecraft. And jump through here. There's this tiny hole here, and that takes you into this place There's an artifact down there that you will need for a museum collection. So if you're watching that and haven't got that artifact yet, go and get it. And I need to make my way up so I can get through that hole. It doesn't look like there's anything on this bit. I need to jump. There we go. And I can see the hole here. I'm just going to walk through this hole. And here I am, up here. And there is another scientist. Hello? You found me! My friend is stuck up on that ledge. If only I could get that robotic arm to work. Then I could get to him. It's got something to do with this computer, I think. And that's 3 or 4 scientists. So, I need to enter the password for the computer. So, the first one's 2, as it says up there. The third one is 7. So, I've got to find the second one somewhere. I think there was one over here. That's the last one, 4. So the second one must be around here somewhere. There's number 7 again. This is the robotic arm, and that's the ledge. Ah! The second one is behind here, so that's 9. So 2. The code is 2, 9, 7, 7, 4. There we go. Password accepted. And now I can use the robotic arm to get to the last person. Jump, 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 jump. Hit the button. And here I am up here. And it looks like this person's found the keys. Hello? Thank you so much for finding me. I found the keys but then couldn't get back down. You should take them back to the UFO scientist. He'll know what to do. Yes, sir. I'm going to do that. And I have unlocked the missing scientist outfit, which is some goggles and a lab coat. I am going to go down here using these sponges. Hopefully I don't die. Boing. Boing. What's down here? Ah. I think somewhere around here is a... Oh, I just got blown by the fan. I think down there is a button that you can press. Yeah, right there. A button that you can press. And once you press it, the fan stops moving. And you can unlock a hamster ball. I guess I may as well show you now. I'm just going to keep tight hold of the keys. I'm going to press this button. There we go. I could hear the fan stop moving there. I can't get back that way. I'm going to run around here. And then I need to go up and then jump up and interact with one of those hamster balls. And then after that, you can use hamster balls as your transport forever. You can use the phone box to summon them as a car. Jump on the sponges. I didn't really know sponges were so springy. And just go between this fan here. I will put my keys there, interact with that, and I unlock the hamster ball. There we go. That's an extra bonus. Gonna grab my keys. Bounce down on the sponge. Ouchie. And to get up, grab my keys again. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to get in the shrinkifier thing. And that's a shopping list. Okay. I'm going to press the button. Now I'm going to make myself massive again. I press the button, making me massive, and it also make the keys massive. So here I am. I'm a big wobbly again. And I got my keys. I can go over to the UFO dude. Hello, sir. I have your keys. Those lab scientists are always losing things. I'm so glad you were there to help them out. And we've done the keys. I think this will be it for part 1 of unlocking the UFO in Wobbly Life. Again, if part 2's out, please go and watch it. And if part 2 isn't out, then please just wait and then watch it. Make sure to like, share and subscribe so you'll be notified whenever we drop new content. And goodbye. That is it for this week's episode of Wibbles Wobbly Life. There's many more videos on our channel. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe so you'll be notified whenever we drop new content. Thanks for watching and bye!